Greeting again, dear friends. We're back for another edition of Jets Translations Patriots Week. It's a short week. First up, Rex Ryan talks about Antonio Allen letting up that awful 3rd and goal from the 19 touchdown. Watch this.
No, I don't know. I have no idea. Just the greatest route in the history of the game. I think we were shocked by that he would run a route to the goal line.
Translation, which is exactly why I benched Antonio Allen for the remainder of the game. You know what? It wasn't a great play. It was, one of those mind-boggling situations. The Jets have been letting up touchdowns and long plays all season. It was really no different. Was a rough night. Next up, Quentin Copel talks about taking a back seat to Jason Babin and Antoine Barnes. Watch this.
No, I think I did some great things. They chose Bassett to step up this week, and just like any other week, I could be me next week, and vice versa. So, just got to step up and be ready when your number's called.
Translation, I'm a little bit in trouble here. It could be Babin next week. It could be Barnes next week. But why isn't it Copels? We're not seeing Muhammad Wilkerson on a rotation. We're not seeing Antoine Barnes on a rotation. He's the only guy that they're cycling out reps for, and other veteran players are soaking up reps in his place. So what's going on there? We're not getting what we need out of him. Rex isn't getting what he needs out of him. And so they're going to go where they feel like they have to, and that's these other guys. Speaking of not getting what they're needing, Nick Folk talks about the missed field goal, the blocked field goal at the end of the game, and kind of the Jets setting it up in his attempt. Watch this.
I told them my line was the 40. That's where they got the ball. I felt like I hit a pretty good ball. Obviously, I probably could hit a little bit better, but I felt like I hit it pretty good. Just a bummer. Didn't get to see the outcome of it.
Translation, they got me to the bare minimum of what I needed to potentially make a kick that I probably had to put on a low trajectory anyway. And we know that, based on what happened last year, the Jets and Patriots games come down to these and pushing matches and who's over the center and block kicks and that sort of thing. So, it was, you got to credit the Jets for staying in the game and fighting, but it was a bummer. And unfortunately for the Jets, they're now 1-6. Nice shades, by the way. Really did like those shades, Nick. Next up and last, Sheldon Richardson talks about what's next for this 1-6 Jets team.
I'm a competitor. This team is competitors, and we don't just lay over for anybody. No matter what our record shows, every day you're going to have to come out there and play us.
Translation, we're not giving up, and you know what? I got to credit them. I really liked what I saw, although I wanted wins, right, over the last month plus. But in the last 2 games in particular, they've been playing well, playing competitive football against the Broncos and the Patriots, 2 of the better teams in the conference. So, you know what? The schedule gets brighter ahead. They've got the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Steelers up next. That's a lot better than the murderer's row that they've been seeing. So, you know what, maybe the Jets can turn around. Maybe they can get that first win or a couple wins. But at the end of the day, we're going to see where this team ends up in December. We might be talking coaching changes, but really I think a lot of it is going to depend on the players and whether they're tuned in, as Sheldon Richardson seems to think they are. Thanks so much. We'll see you again next week.